What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be taking a look. There you go. Since it's the end of the year, I figured I'd give you guys my top 10 Dragon Ball SH Figuarts figures of the year. Now, not all of these figures, I think, off the top of my head, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if they all came out this year, 2018. I just do know that I don't know if you guys do, but I started collecting this year, January of this year. So next month will actually be my 1 year of collecting. It's been a fun ride, definitely. But yeah, so everything that you're gonna see, I accumulated this year. And yeah, I just wanted to run through my top 10 Dragon Ball SH Figuarts figures. So as you're seeing right now, it's just gonna be my honorable mentions. So these, in no particular order, it's just the Ultimate Gohan. I know he came out later. I know he didn't come out this year, but I've always wanted this one just because he is so dope as like a figure itself. And it's using the old body mold, so you can kind of see some of the differences between that one and the Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku. I'm particularly happy that I got this one because I got that for a really good price at Frankenstein's, because I know he's still going for a little bit expensive, not crazy expensive, but a little bit. And with the Super Buu coming out next year, he is a must-have if you guys want to get that one. The next figure on this list for honorable mentions is going to be the Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku. Now, this one, he is in my honorable mentions. He would have been in my top choices, but I have a bunch of other figures that I like way more. And for this one, he comes in at a pretty cheap price point. So the reason why he is on the honorable mentions is because I feel like if you guys are new into Dragon Ball SH Figuarts and you don't know what to get into first, he is the perfect entry point, I believe, because he's cheap. He's pretty much like the base sculpt of everything, and he just looks amazing, like articulation wise, facial expressions. This is what a SH Figuarts should be based off of if you guys don't know anything about it. Now, next up is going to be the Demonical Fit head sculpts, and I know these aren't figures per se, but I feel like I needed to include it because these gained popularity recently, and these are absolutely amazing for a third-party distributor. You know, I think it's pretty dope. So this one, I have the Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta head sculpts. I'm not gonna take out the Goku one right now just because I wanted to showcase this guy also, but I also have the Ultra Instinct head sculpt, so the black hair and then the silver hair. So these things are absolutely amazing. I use them for a ton of my figures and they fit well with a lot of them. So I just wanted to give a shout out to the Demonical Fit custom sculpts. And last but not least, with the honorable mentions, it's going to be the Whis and Beerus. And there's not much to be said with these figures. The only things I need to be said is if you are a fan of Dragon Ball, if you are a fan of SH, you must have these two in your collection. They look so perfect together. That's pretty much it. Nothing else needs to be said. Now, coming in at number 10, it is the perfect 10. It is going to be the Perfect Cell from the Dragon Ball World Tour event exclusive colorway. And the reason why he is number 10 is I mainly feel like his sculpt is so unique from everyone else, probably with the exception of like Whis, Beerus, Broly. But a lot of other sculpts, you know, are pretty much Goku and Vegeta's, Trunks, you know, stuff like that, Gohan's. But yeah, Cell, he has a unique body sculpt. He has a unique like design. Plus his character is such a badass in the anime. Like, who else waits 10 days? Not destroying anything, not doing it. He's literally just waiting there 10 days and waiting for Goku and his homies to, you know, catch that fade, so to speak. So number 10 is going to be the Dragon Ball SH Figuarts event color exclusive Perfect Cell. Coming in at number 9 on this list is going to be the 2.0 Super Saiyan Vegeta. And as some of you may know, Vegeta is my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball, and I wish I had him higher on this list, but I feel like some of the figures justify their spots for their reasons, and unfortunately he is at the bottom half of the list. And one of the main reasons why he is at the bottom is because his lack of accessories. It's probably like, I think, what, just hands and faces. But Vegeta from the Android saga, like when he first showed up as a Super Saiyan, was probably one of the most iconic moments in all of Dragon Ball. And, you know, as my favorite character, I had to have him on this list no matter where he was at. So number 9, Super Saiyan 2.0 Vegeta. Now this one I feel like might be a surprise to some people. It's just that I feel like this might be in some people's top 3. But for me, he is definitely one of my favorite figures to have in my collection. But unfortunately, he's going to be at the lower end of the list for some reasons. But it is the event exclusive SH Figuarts Broly. And the reason why he is not higher on this list is, although he is a massive figure, and he is an amazing figure, don't get me wrong, he is such an amazing figure, he's a little bit top heavy, he's a little bit harder to pose. The shading, the execution on him is amazing, don't get me wrong, like the overall quality of the figure. It's just that for me, that he is a little bit harder to keep in certain positions that I would like. But other than that, I know that might be a silly reason to some people, but that is my reason for him coming in at number 8, the event exclusive Broly. Coming in at number, 1097 on this list is going to be the new Dragon Ball Super version of Rage Trunks. And if it wasn't for some of the other characters on this list, he would be definitely higher, maybe top 3, maybe? No, I don't know about top 3, but definitely top 5. The number of accessories he has, the interchangeable faces, the fact that he comes with a base form head and a Super Saiyan head, just the overall posability, and the amount of fun that I've had with this figure is such a good quality figure. All the figures on this list are going to be highly recommended by me personally, but if you had to get maybe 1 or 2 or 3, this guy is definitely going to be one of those 3. Such a fun figure to pose, such an awesome figure. The Dragon Ball SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Super Trunks. Coming in at number 6, sorry I have to adjust the shot a little bit, but yes, coming in at number 6, it is the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Goku, Kid Goku more specifically. And unfortunately, he is not in my top 5. This was a difficult decision between the number 6 spot and the number 5 spot, mainly because the number 5, I had to have him at number 5. He is a very sentimental character for me, but I'll show you the next clip. But number 6 is the Dragon Ball Kid Goku. Such an amazing figure. He's getting re-released, I think, actually sometime in the near future. So if you guys don't have him yet, he's highly recommended. For such a small figure, his articulation is on point. It's amazing. Comes with a ton of accessories. Comes with a flying Nimbus. He comes with a flying Nimbus. I feel like that is justification enough to want to get this figure. But besides that, he is such an awesome figure in general. So if you guys don't have him yet, I highly suggest thinking about getting him. The Dragon Ball Super Kid Goku. Sorry, not Super. Dragon Ball Kid Goku. All right, now coming in at the number 5 spot. So this is going to be the top 5 Dragon Ball figures in my collection. It is going to be Majin Vegeta. And I know a lot of people have their gripes and complaints about this figure, but to me, aside from the fact that I wish he would have Super Saiyan 2 hair, but I understand probably production costs and they just reused the mold, he is an absolutely amazing figure. Also, the fact that he came with 2 of the same faceplates, I wish that would have been different, but that's neither here nor there. But as you can see, you get the picture. Majin Vegeta is my favorite Dragon Ball Z character of all time. So that speaks volumes, and he had to be in my top 5 spot for sure. I had to get this guy no matter what. This guy was something that I was anticipating for ever since he got announced, and I am so happy to have in my collection. So starting the top 5 with Majin Vegeta. Now I wish this guy could have been higher on my list just for the sheer fact of how amazing this character is. Unfortunately, he's not, just because the top 3 are all amazing to me. So coming in at number 4, it is the Super Saiyan 3 SH Figuarts Goku, and you already know how amazing this figure is. It is the standard body mold, but I feel like the hair itself deserves its own praise. Yeah, he is top heavy. He is a little bit hard to balance, but once you get him in a position, there's no possible angle where he looks ugly. So there's not much to say except that I'm definitely glad to have him in my collection, and he is going to forever stay in my collection. So number 4, it is the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now, coming in at number 3, the top 3, and I'm actually surprised I put him at number 3, and that just shows the testament of how much I enjoyed the top 2 figures. This is the Super Saiyan Warrior Awakening Super Saiyan Goku, and the reason why he is number 3, aside from the fact that he is a total badass, this is actually my very first figure, first SH Figuarts Dragonball Z, first figure that I actually got as a serious collector back in January. So he has very dear sentimental value to me, and he is one of the most amazing figures I have personally ever seen, and I'm glad to have him in my collection. I'm glad to have him here. I'm pretty sure he is actually some people's like number 1, maybe definitely top 3 at least, but yes, he is unfortunately, very unfortunately, the number 3 slot. Coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be the SH Figuarts Goku Black, and reasons why, aside from the good amount of accessories he has, comes with 2 heads, the base form and the Super Saiyan Rose head. The build is like a welcome addition. I know like there's like some reused parts, but overall he's such a new figure that at the time it was amazing, and I got this as a Christmas gift from my wife. And it's, yeah, there's nothing much to say. That, you know, the reason why he still goes for a decent amount online is just shows how much people want him, and the fact that I'm able to have him right here in my hands, in my collection, is just still amazing to me. One of my favorite figures in my collection, and the number 2 spot, Goku Black. And now the number 1 SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z figure in my collection for the year 2018 is going to be San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Vegito Blue. Event exclusive, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. There's both, but this one is the San Diego Comic-Con branding, so I'm calling this one the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Vegito Blue. And yes, I am just as surprised that he is my number 1. But honestly, in all honesty, if you guys don't have this figure yet, if you guys get a chance to have this in your hand, you will know right off the bat. Yes, he is a repaint. Yes, there are some flaws, but just as soon as I got him out of the box, the feeling that I have with him wasn't unlike any other figure except maybe for my very first one, the Awakening Goku. So he is such an amazing figure, like it's not even funny. I don't know what else to say about this figure, just that if you don't have him, get him. I know he's not probably everyone's favorite, but as of right now of 2018, he is my favorite figure. And honestly, he actually might be my favorite figure in my whole collection. That's how much I love this guy right here. And there you guys have it, the top 10 figures in my Dragon Ball SH Figuarts collection. Now, I'm curious to know, what is your guys' number 1 or top 10 if you guys do have a top 10 figures in your collection. I am genuinely curious to know. But other than that, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all your support. Have a very Merry Christmas, wonderful, happy holidays, and I just wanted to say I'm very grateful for you guys to be along for this journey that I call action figure collecting. So once again, thank you guys for all your support. Thank you guys, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.